Two WWE superstars were released just a few weeks ago, and this tag team specifically should be able to do some big things post WWE. It's nothing new for these guys to shine on television, but this time it may be under AEW. My name is Ango, and today we have a massive update on AEW signing two former WWE stars. If you guys click that subscribe button and ring the bell, you could get notified for more content on the channel. Now, here's the biggest thing. When WWE decided to release over 30 plus superstars, a lot of people, including myself, have questioned whether or not WWE should have actually done that, mainly because the rise of AEW has been super significant. Now, what's often being said online is that WWE is starting to get more comfortable with the idea of AEW being around, which is really shocking to me considering this pandemic and how everything is going. At the end of the day, WWE is taking a little bit of a hit through the ratings, and their third brand is lesser to AEW, which is not necessarily a big deal for WWE, seeing that AEW is not beating Raw or SmackDown. But I almost feel like in the future, if WWE keeps it up this way, they might eventually see that downfall. And I really hope that's not what happens, because I think we need both companies to be very, very strong. But I don't want to see a head-to-head competition. As what we're seeing right now with Wednesday nights, I think WWE NXT is still putting on a good product, and they haven't really been making the mistake of trying too hard to beat AEW, but instead I think they're just trying to slow the growth of AEW. And one of the biggest things about this specific tag team being released by WWE, it's very intriguing because WWE literally just had these guys main event WrestleMania. We are talking about the Good Brothers, the OC. We're talking about Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, who have been rumored to go to NJPW. But what's even more interesting here is that the lawyer who handles trademarks for AEW have recently assisted with two associated trademarks for these gentlemen. Now, the reason why this is very big news is because speculation out there is leading to the idea that these two guys could be doing a joint deal, similar to what we have seen with them, with AEW going with Moxley and Jericho, obviously having the ability to work AEW and New Japan. And I think if you put this tag team together and you allow them to do both companies, that would be a very significant deal. These two individuals do belong in AEW with the best tag team. And if these guys weren't a true tag team before AEW, I would totally be cool with the argument that they shouldn't be in AEW, period. But the idea that AEW is signing a former WWE tag team, to me, is not a big deal, being that these guys came from New Japan prior. So the idea is this. AEW signs them as a tag team, puts them in the tag team division, once again, being very centralized, very focused on that tag team division, while still letting them go to New Japan and doing their thing. I'm hoping at some point this opens up doors for AEW and New Japan, but it seems that New Japan is not very happy with AEW, and that kind of seems to be a concern. So nonetheless, ton of stuff happening, guys, but I want to know what you think in the comment section down below. And then don't forget, if you guys do want more pro wrestling news, information, rumors, we're also going to be covering some sports and UFC on this channel. So click that subscribe button and ring the bell, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.